The time is 8:30 in the morning time on this New Year's Eve, Monday morning, December 31st, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Monday morning, December 31st, 2018. Good morning to you all this lovely Monday morning, December 31st, 2018, 8:30 a.m. And we have a temperature of 22 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Morning News is aides say that Trump ball points made on again expected results. President Trump to slow down trip plot from Syria, Senator Lindsey Graham says. Republican candidate kept donations despite request to return the filing show. Trump points to wall built around Obama's easy home to fight for border London. And this is Justin, Senator Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren announces presidential exploratory committee. Girl 7 Philly shot sitting in the car in Houston area Walmart parking lot. Legal marijuana made big promise on racial equality and fell short. Women's march in California gets it over the fear and it will be overwhelmingly white. Retired General Stanley McChrystal hits Trump as immoral and dishonest. American is arrested in Moscow on spying charges. Bangladeshi Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina wins third term after violently elected accusations of rigging. 223 wounded deaths in a blast outside Philippine shopping mall. Vatican spokesman Greg Burke in his 70 resigned suddenly. Boston and Providence preparations underway for New Year's Eve. Amazon has played Whole Food stores according to the Wall Street Journal. Global stock price at turbulent 2018. Delivering operations at the Los Angeles Times, sending a Union Tribune for papers back on track after malware. Look at that stocks now. Down 76.42 at 23.062.40. SP 5 down 3.09 at 24.85.74. And Nasdaq up 5.03 at 65.84.52. Uneven, no words by Ultra Phil still holding on to its mysteries. Hubble telescope member Nancy grits Roman eyes. Change for Sentinel on top side of the moon between January 1st and January 3rd. Few updates expected page should be monitored in Oklahoma, Ebola. Hawaii police chief admits not actually a Zika and meth after viral Facebook post. Use saturated fats fairly including coconut oil. And killing aggression no hormone could lead to violent urges. Increased security around where ready for the New Year's parties. Four dead, dozens missing after explosion in Russian apartment building. Seoul, a South Korean top presidential aide dismissed allegation at the presidential office, monitored the civilians for political purposes. So the revised free trade agreement between the U.S. and South Korea will take effect this week. So Trade and Industry Ministry said. So, and so a recent Japanese party aircraft. So a recent Japanese patrol aircraft approachable to a South Korean warship on a mission that rescue a North Korean fishing boat was dangerous and faultless, a former Japanese high-ranking official said. A Japanese company that is helping get into the police wire, afraid to tell the boss there, leaving their jobs in the gate popular Japanese media reported Monday. It talked week about back to the full house Wednesday night when the school committee, principal regional central schools in its next meeting. New Year's Day is next tonight. Hospitals that staff anxiously wait the first birth on the year. So I'm hoping to be the first in the city, region, or state. Peter, chill. News time is 8:35 on this Monday morning. And it's time now for a Peter Channel Sports Report. Yesterday, the New England Patriots clinched the 2 seed of the NFL playoffs in the AFC by defeating the New York Jets 38-3 at Gillette Stadium. Tonight, the Boston Celtics beat San Antonio Spurs. The NFL playoff field is set as the quarterback swings. And Peter Chill News time is 8:35 on this Monday morning. Time now for Peter Chill traffic and transit check. Baby! Let's tell you for the ABT weather. Next late night service on the subways and 8 other routes. On the subway Commuter Rail service ends about 2 a.m. Fares not collect after 8 p.m. And on the New Year's Eve, the Commuter Rail will run a regular weekday schedule with some changes to last train departure times due to the fireworks. New Airport train 157 8:10 a.m. from North Section Up and North Section Up in the schedule. So train at 9 to 5, 7:35 a.m. from South Section Up and 5-10 minutes beyond between Back Bay and Stores to do Amtrak train traffic. And the ferries out. Looking good. Okay, highways and byways in New England, Rhode Island, Southeast Massachusetts, and Cape Byways out. Looking good. 93 southbound time. Slow after 128 in Woburn, but it's looking good in Boston vicinity. 395 in the southbound side. The lows are Oxford, Massachusetts, Route 57 on the westbound side. The lows are Egmont after Route 91. In Connecticut, it's looking good in Connecticut. Up and off in New England, it's 8789. Southbound side. The lows are U.S. Canadian border. In upstate New York, Vermont. Peter Chill News time is 8:37 on this Monday morning. Time now for a weather report. Snow flurries down around midsection of Maine and down around Moose Lake region of Maine and western portion of New Brunswick. And to the south and west of us, a lot of rain showers stretching the line from western Pennsylvania, from Pittsburgh and western Virginia all the way down to eastern Kansas and Oklahoma, and stretching all the way down to Texas. And some rain showers down the line from western Tennessee all the way down to Mississippi and western Alabama, down around the Louisiana Gulf Coast, around New Orleans. And that's going to be our weather maker for Tom. Later tonight and tomorrow, as this New Year's Eve storm is going to bring rain tonight. So expect this to be a very, very wet New Year's Eve celebrations in Boston, Providence, and New York. And the first day of 2019 will be started on the mild side with temperatures in 50s with some winds. Right now, temperatures around the region, it's in the 20s by a bunch of 7 wind and 30 degree wind in the West Fleet, 32 in Hartford, 36 in New Haven, and 31 in Nantucket, while to the 20s by a bunch of nominal wind and 13 degree wind in the Bangor, Maine, and 13 up in Fort Kent, Maine, and 9 above in Caribou, Maine, and 15 in Canadian National Park, and 17 in Augusta, Maine. Wind advisory in effect from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tuesday. The winds was about 50 to 30 miles gusts up to 50 miles an hour. Strongest winds for the middle late Tuesday morning. For the afternoon, strong winds may knock down large tree winds with a few trees as well. Isolated power hazards are possible. Location, North Connecticut, Rhode Island, and southeastern Massachusetts. Okay. Look at that forecast. Good like this. Today, chance rain after 5 p.m. Punt to Sesquipar, 44 degrees. Calm wind given the south front spine at 7 miles in the morning. Chance rain to 30%. Tonight, rain may be before 5 a.m. But rain can be every time. Low at 34 degrees. South about 11 miles. Gust high 26 miles an hour. Chance rain to 100%. New Prince about 3/4 1 inch possible for New Year's Eve. Chance rain maybe before 7 a.m. Clouds comes out. Mid morning, the country clear with under 60 degrees. Winds from about southwest Vermont. 13 to 20 miles an hour coming to northwest in the afternoon. Winds can gust high 50 miles an hour. Chance rain to 30%. New Prince about less than 7 inch possible for Tuesday at 8. Mostly gust about 24 degrees. Northwest about 6 miles an hour for Wednesday. Most of the punt gust about 32 about 22 degrees. North about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Shiver a calm wind. And Thursday, punt gust about 40 degrees. Calm wind given west about 5 miles an hour from Thursday night. Chance shots up to 3 and mostly gust about 29 degrees. Calm wind. Chance rain to 30%. Friday, chance snow showers before 9 a.m. Then chance rain to showers mostly gust about 45 degrees. Calm wind given the southwest about 5 miles an hour after the chance rain to 40%. Friday night, chance showers before 5 a.m. Mostly gust about 34 degrees. And west about 6 miles an hour. Chance rain to 40%. Saturday, most good about 43 miles per hour. Degrees. Winds northwest about 69 miles an hour. Shoulder west about 5 to 7 miles an hour. For Sunday, most about 44 degrees and west about 5 to 8 miles an hour. Right now, Knocked it is 22 degrees and fair skies. And that's me for the Peter Channel. Morning news on this December 31st, 2018. Viewers, hope you have a good morning. Come on, hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you at noontime for a noontime report. Hope you have a good day.